What up, Facebook Live? Hey, honey, it's Val, and you are in Valtopia, and it's Funkit Friday, honey. Take your shoes off, put your feet up, sit in your living room, relax with me. Funkit Friday. I found some royalty-free funk, and I think that I can play this. I think this is a download sample they have, and pretty good. I'll put the link in the comments. What up? It's Friday. Let me share the link here. Let me share. And if you're watching, share this. Even if you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay. I know it's going to take a minute for this to get out. And so while you're watching the replay, take a deep breath, put your feet on the ground, chillax. We're here. We're getting ready to do Funkit Friday. And if you haven't watched me before, stay tuned, honey. It's time to get in. All right, let's see. I'm going to share this all over the place. Come on now. I'm feeling better. I was sick, and now I'm cleansed and awakened to a whole new level of vibration, and I'm experiencing the magic. And if you're new to me, I'm an artist. I'm a visionary creative guide. I have clients virtually around the world, and we transform and alchemize all the things that aren't working in our life into all the things that can and do. Hello, happy Friday, honey. Hey, Shafina, how are you? I'm getting the vibe going here, so come on in. Share the live stream. Let's have some fun. Woo! I'm gonna share this into my free group. I got some good vibes coming through, so if you just need to come in and get a lightning bolt of life creation, today's your day. Today is your day to come and hang out. Oops. And wakey to your beautiful own energy and love, and join us live. I'm taking my time here to call it in. What's been happening with you, Shafina? How's the energy treating you, and what's going on? You feel down and sad. What's going on? What are the feelings? Do I know what it's coming from? Did something happen? I'm feeling quite uplifted because I was really sick and releasing, and I was sad and doing things too. So I get it. It happens. Let's see how we can do to work through these emotions and see what's going on. I'm going to share this. I want to get some energy going on here. I want to do a group, Friday read, honey. And then I'll see what you're saying, Shafina. Donna, what up, honey? Come on. Leah. I'm going to get Leah to join me live. Shafina from everywhere. Say hello. You're sad from everywhere. All right. Oh, should I do the watch party thing? Is that what we do now? Is that what we do now, honey? I want to get some fire energy coming on here. I'm going to join you to Epic Video Rockstar because I want to revive that, because we're going to bring that back. Laura, what's happening? Tell me how you're doing. Laura's in the reboot. I'm going to come on in the reboot soon. Let us stretch and breathe into the bodies we've been gifted, and let's come into awareness of how fabulous we are, honey, and that it's Funkit Friday, and that we have lots of cards. And let me turn this down a little bit. I'm all pumped up because I went today to my kid's school for St. Patrick's Day party, and my 10-year-old, and that was really fun to be with the kids, and his teacher's just absolutely amazing. And so I'm doing a little preamble as we move into getting this shared. And do we need some Edda, what up, honey? I feel like we need some bongo energy. I feel like we need some tribal blah, 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 energy. Come on, shake it. And many of us have been sick and doing all this release, and I feel like I've turned into a whole new person in the last 3 weeks. Since before I left for Bali and what I moved through in Bali and all the amazing women I met in Bali. And it's like I've morphed into a new being. And perhaps you feel the same way. Donna, I know you do. Etta, all of you that are in my reboot, of course you feel amazing. You're in the vibration of creation with me. And I'm seeing all of my sisters illuminate too on the interwebs and blow up and express themselves so powerfully. And you know, all of this starts with a moment where you choose to honor yourself, right? Donna and the girls that are in my group, it's like some of you had deaths and were stuck in a loop of grief where you weren't taking care of yourself. And some of you had, well, we all have deaths of different kinds, whether it's a real person or an animal that has left us or a part of ourselves that we're grieving. Many of us are lost in some grief. Some of us are lost in some guilt, and the guilt is keeping us from getting untethered and coming up into resonance with ourselves so we can shine, honey. Laura says, I'm fantastic, really at a peaceful place right now. So much energy and great vibes. Hardcore transformation. Yes, Laura is going through the Valtopia sphere. Shafina says, I wish I was with little niece. She's such a good spirit. Oh, I'm going to see my niece this weekend, so I'm super stoked. I can't wait. She's coming tomorrow, and we're going to go do all kinds of family stuff, and the kids are super, super stoked. So, you know, I'm rambling and getting into the vibration of who's in this collective, the replay and the live. I want to see what messages are meant to come through on this Friday, because I feel so much more alive and full of vibrance and electricity to bring through. And that is what I've been really coming into awareness about, what I'm here for to do with you and with my community, is that lightning bolt of creation. And it's so funny because each of you that are coming through the pipeline right now of transformation and alchemy and our connection and community, there's just this moment where it's like, oh yeah, I'm back. Whoops, I don't know where I went, but I'm back. And it's so exciting to see the joy and vibrance in your face, and to just see you come back to life, literally. And I feel myself coming back to life, each one of you, that reflects back to me the beauty of this like cosmic connection we have with each other, and this ability we have to just reflect and heal each other, right? And awaken and enliven each other. It's just freaking amazing. And Rosie, my team staff mate, and I were talking today, and she's going through the experiences so she understands and how to package it in the website. And it's so exciting for this to go far beyond me, because it isn't just about me, is it? It isn't just about any of us, and it is. We are the ones taking the directions, understanding what this vessel needs to bring through the lightning bolt, and then to allow the lightning bolt with love and compassion, and to let the illuminations happen. And we must connect into everyone else through our beautiful daily practice of creation and wellness and nourishment and mindset and connection and giving and receiving and all the things that we do to allow the privilege of being in this body, getting directions, and putting those directions into practice, right? Who's with me? Hi, Sonia. I'm trying to catch a feel on who's here. I'm tuning into you. Did you know that I was tuning into you as you're watching? And even if you're watching the replay, I'm feeling you. And it feels good, honey. I really feel like maybe we need to beat some bongos to get this vibration started. What do you think? And I want you guys to share this. I want to meet some new friends. Do you like my painting behind me? I'm going to get it in the shop soon. And it's going to be on some really cute tops, and I'm gonna start painting. Actually, I was invited to show my paintings at somewhere I went the other day, in a really great location in Beverly Hills. I said yes, I'd love to show my artwork. Hey, Laura, and so I'm like, ooh, I have some little canvases that might fit in that space, and what would I just want to do right now in acrylic that would dry quickly and would be so radiant? And hey, Terry, fun and have a powerful energy and message and So that's like exciting, right? Isn't that fun? And you know, I've also asked to be invited to share products that I fully believe in and be sponsor things and receive gifts. And I think I'm fun and cute and have good energy and I love to talk to people. Well, if you want to invite me to show something, and I'm not talking about anything but really unique things that I believe in, and I got presented with that the other day too. So it just feels like really more and more we can really focus on, be specific on what we desire, and honey, it comes in. Come on. Let me read these comments. Hey, Sarah! Terry says, love the painting. It has movement. I love this painting so much. I just wouldn't even be able to give it up, honey. It's $33,000 if you want it. Laura says, beach day tomorrow. So excited. I've been really so inspired and creative. This super heightened awareness is beautiful. So much clarity. Beautiful. Well, and you call it super heightened awareness, and truly it's your own awareness, and you just were blinded before. So we don't even have to view it as like, oh, it's so much. It's like, this is me. This is me. And that's a message that was coming through so powerfully today. If there's someone that you love that maybe you don't get to be with all the time or as much as you desire, or even in the way that you desire, that you feel a knowing of, that's part of you inside that they reflect back to you that's fabulous about you, right? So don't miss them. Just take note of what it is about them that brings that out in you, and then bring that up in you, and you'll just find either someone else that reflects that, more of that back to you, or thank you, Shafina, or it, you know, you honor that part of you that you saw in the other person. How does that sound to you guys? That's always really been such a great way that I've found to see that when I'm missing someone, that it's actually something I'm missing of myself. Sarah says, love the painting, so many levels. It's so badass. I love the painting. Fabulous. Yes, honey. Hey, Etta, with the granddaughter, she said, come on, Gigi, get on the trampoline. Oh, good. Go get on that trampoline and have some fun. Look how red I got. Yes, honey. Sarah says, girls, quick favor, while we funk it up in here, please send me some pain-free vibes. Watching from fetal position. Okay, Sarah, you ready? Sarah, I'm going to help you with your cramps. You ready? Tell me I receive, and we'll take care of that. Sarah's always ready. I know, I knew that, and I already started in on you. All right, grounding the energy. Everybody take a deep breath in through your nose. Sarah, I'm tuning into you. Do you feel me? Oh, such a beautiful butterfly. We're sending the energy down. Let me know how that releases, Sarah. Etta, your granddaughter's loving it. trying to get that. That's how come I'm ripped on my, just play some bongos, honey. We should do a bongo class, like 8 weeks of bongos, every Saturday, every other Saturday, and every whatever, and I holler at you and get you to get your ass out of bed and move your body and get some ripped arms on the bongos. Who wants to do that with me? Yeah, the drum. Okay, Sarah, let's just allow yourself to breathe into that space and unravel the energy. Feel the golden energy coming in and let everything just go down into, give that energy away. It's not yours to hold on to. And open up, everyone, open up your channel and let just pass through, feel grounded, strengthening everyone's energetic core and central nervous system. Only those of you who choose to receive. To live stream, except I need to open the window because I'm hot. Hot, honey. Woo. Who's ready for some Funkit Friday? Now are we ready for some Valtopia magic, baby? Now do you feel more in your body? Now do you feel a release and relaxation? Breathe into your body and feel the gratitude. We did it another day. We fucking did it another day. And I've done my all today so far, and I still have so much more of today to go and so many beautiful things that I'm gonna do. And I feel good with my children, and I feel good with myself, and I feel good with you all, and everything that we're creating right now, just in this moment of being together and watching this program is undulating and expanding in a beautiful, compassionate, creative, fucking badass boss, rich, hot way. And we're gonna see that reflected back to us a millionfold, honey, in all the best ways, guided by our higher selves, of course. Etta says, my granddaughter's 2, and she said, whoa, she's breathing. I like her. She says, hi, honey, I love children, and the children love me. I've always keep thinking of doing a fun program with my kids, right? Everybody take a breath. I want to talk to you guys about breath work as I'm pulling the cards for the day, because I see some of, even I'm doing it right now. We get excited when we're sharing our stuff and we're channeling and words are coming through and exciting and we're really passionate, and then we don't breathe. And most of us do that just in life. We don't breathe enough. So you'd be amazed how much you need to breathe. So are we getting any comments on the other streams? I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now I had some fiery streams coming through this week with some great messages about owning your frequency. And I'm about to put another one through to the newsletter this weekend that I channeled on the way back from the beach this morning. So I want to turn this down. It's kind of driving me nuts. So you got to, sign up for that. And the whole Facebook gate thing this week was really inspiring, I thought. It was really fun to see how everyone reacted. And it was really kick-ass to know that my 3-day reboot was unaffected, because I have the vision of understanding we're not just doing things in one space and we're sharing far beyond. We're just... Our attention is impact and reach and connection and growth, and having more people have access to being able to be more pain-free and breathe in their bodies and have a kick-ass experience of life, right? Hey, Jessica. So this is what this type of work does for you, is open up inspired ideas. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Diana. Welcome. And one of the biggest things that happens with my clients and with me doing this work with you is getting grounded, right? Sarah says, seriously, the cramps are down from 10 plus to a 2, and I have severe dysmenorrhea. I love to hear that, Sarah. That's amazing. Look at that. Pain-free. All right, let's get it down to 0. I'm going to keep going with you. I can feel it a little bit. I think I've been having them today, too. So, who needs, I feel like I want to tune into the vibration of this collective and find out what energy desires need being unlocking. Laura says the 3-day reboot was so amazing. Sarah says you're awesome. Thank you, honey. I can't wait to teach this how to do that. Although I don't know if I know how to teach how to do it. I can teach you to find your own method of whatever it is that's lying inside of you, right? Because we each have our own control panel, like the way we operate. And I believe it's vital that you find out where those buttons are and what's happening so that you can keep your channel open and keep the air flowing through you and the oxygen and be a really vibrant, contributing molecular being and owning your frequency all along your channel. It's vital, honey. And that's what's coming through my next class is how to channel your own wisdom. Because when we look outside of ourselves and think of the answers are outside of us, we never find the depth of our own answers. And the answers that come from us that we actually go after are the ones that align us to what's right for us. And yeah, it can be really hard depending on what your story is or who your family is or what your personality or what it is you've come to do and be. And that's where when you really know what's calling you and keep clearing what isn't, it gets more and more attractive and it pulls you more and you find more results and it becomes better and better and you light up more and more, despite the difficulty and feeling like giving up at each cycle where you go through the reboot, right? Ooh, I feel some throat chakra happening. I think that I wanted to come on live and I would love to go into the 3-day reboot to do our roundup. And so I'm gonna do a couple of these cards from my deck that I published, and I can't wait to do more decks. The energy is weird, you guys. Who's here with me? Say hello. Etta says, still feeling sleepy. My catch-up day is tomorrow. I've been doing positive affirmations like 5 times daily. Yeah! You're still sleepy from the toning. Yeah, we did some really loud toning. I feel like we need some toning right now because there's throat chakra. Who wants toning? I need some love heart showers and another share. Come on, let's get some more energy up in here. I'm always amazed how different the different times you show up, who you get to talk to and who comes on and what happens. It's always so exciting to see what will happen. Look at this. We're getting the cocoon and nourish, which is about allowing yourself to be protected when you're growing beyond points that you might not feel good about sharing. Toning lots today. Yeah, the toning will bring it. Let's see, where can we, I know. Let's do some toning. I feel it coming through. Ene mawa. Let's see, let's share. Let's share. Let's share. My voice carries through, it's gonna carry through the whole street here. It's gonna be loud, honey. I can't wait, I wanna let it out. Did you feel it? It's all so magical. So what are you saying funk it to? What? Laura says I'm full of energy and writing so much. Yes, and Sarah's toning. So what are you saying funk it to? What are we releasing? What are you also, like when you say funk it, sometimes that's like funk yeah, like what are you saying funk yeah to and funk no to? Let's put that, write it in the comments, claim it, own it, be it, live it, share it, awaken it. Like this is the way all of this comes into being, is by actually owning it, talking about it, living it, being it. And I'm learning more and more how to be specific, because I'll tell you, when we've had situations where we've been controlled and we've allowed ourselves to be controlled and we were fearful for a long time and we've bypassed ourselves over and over and over again, it can be a process to take that panel off, to take out those like perceived reactions that we've been doing for so long, that brain pattern, neural pathway is just like this ridge inside of there. And you get to do everything in your power to awaken and refresh your body and say the new things and clear the old ones and let the feelings come out of you and like regenerate yourself to not have that groove anymore where it's something that you're like, no, I really can let that one go, right? That's what we've been doing in the reboot. It's amazing. We had to turn around like overnight, like we do in Valtopia. Sarah says, claiming bravery that I need this weekend to confront my hubby on some fears I have. Ooh, okay. I think we've talked about this some more before too, right, Sarah? So maybe look at the words you used, confronting your hubby on fears. So how could you reword that to where it's a safe place for you to share to your husband so you can redirect the energy on it? That's something that came through for you. That might be a powerful way to flip the energy for you. And I feel a lot of energy right here in your throat and a little bit in your heart chakra. And that's, parts of you just so ready to express that part of you. So give back her, love her. Hi, Casey, how are you? I'm Val, and I'm a single mama. I got 2 little boys, and I live in Venice Beach, California. This is my artwork behind me, and I was not aware of all my psychic and empathic and energy gifts until a few years ago, and now I come on live every day, and we talk about just allowing ourselves to live fully, follow our dreams, be compassionate, loving, caring, full of integrity, high-level humans. We talk about how to change your mind and energy and soul to support everything that you dream of and love, because that's who you're meant to be. So that's what we do here. Do you like that? Did that help your confusion? Welcome. So let me do a tone for the energy. And toning is just, Casey says, me too, like 6 months ago. Oh, well, welcome to your freedom, hopefully. And welcome to a beautiful crew of ladies here in Valtopia on my stream. We are all moving through our own phoenix fire, if you will, men and women. We're all rebirthing and regenerating old beliefs, old perceptions, old stories that have kept us in a place of fear or guilt or obligation. A lot of us have been people pleasers, a lot of us have been perfectionists, and most of us are amazing, high-level, gifted, very highly sensitive humans who are learning to adjust the balance of our gift of high awareness and the blessing of being alive and knowing when to shut out other people's opinions and honor our own, because we're amazing and powerful beings that when we listen to our heart passion, we live a better life because we're lit up and joyful, and it gets reflected back to us. How does that sound? There you go, Casey's a people pleaser. So when we're people pleasing, many of us have become that way because of some trauma or a strict childhood where we had to cater to someone, and we become highly empathic where we feel, or maybe that's the dynamic that it is, we can feel others more than we feel ourselves. And we grow up feeling like more and more introverted because we are not quite sure how to interact socially. And some of us, like me, I would drink alcohol or had social anxiety, and I would get myself into a tizzy about being myself because I'd moved a lot as a kid and I was highly energetic and I was always too much. And we all have our stories of how we feel isolated or weird and kind of shut parts of ourselves off. And now we're in the Valtopia sphere and we're learning to express our true selves because we realize, oh my gosh, that just happened a really long time ago, and I'm allowed to let that shit go. And I'm going to figure out how to process what happened and release that from my entire body and being and create a new experience that's who I really am, and I always known I've been, and I've always felt that I've been, and I'm so stoked to begin the journey of discovering who that is. Ooh, you ate your way to 400 pounds. I got you, Casey. So yeah, obsessive and addictive behaviors can really come from suppressing your emotions, living out of alignment, and trust me, for all of us, when we meet our misaligned timeline that we're living in, it feels like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to eat this giant pizza all at once. And the truth is, we get to do it in pieces and take our time. And not to use an eating reference, but most of us have eaten our feelings or stuffed ourselves down or cut parts of ourselves off. Hey, Christina. And it has resulted in some terrible imbalance or misalignment, whether it's a misaligned relationship or not treating yourself in a way that's loving and compassionate. And we're destroying ourselves because we're trying to let ourselves know, hey, you're out of fucking alignment. So we get ourselves back together in Valtopia, right? We look at each other in the eye and we deal with that shit. We face the fears, we face the facts, and we say funk yeah to ourselves and funk it to what isn't working. And I'm alive, I'm fucking alive, I'm gonna deal with my shit. It's gonna be, some shit's gonna be really hard. Some stuff's gonna be, I'm gonna boss at, and I'm gonna move more and more towards the stuff that I'm a boss at, and I'm gonna look at the stuff that's difficult and the stuff that I really just need to get better at because I wanna go into this direction. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna find the support, and I'm gonna find the love to just honor, no matter how bad the situation is right now, I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna learn to find out how the fuck I got in this place, or not even how, but what I wanna do to move along from it and where I wanna go. And instead of ruminating, we're gonna create. So, yes, I love it. Sarah says, you're in the right place, honey. The universe put you here with a reason. And this community is so loving, and we've all been through our trauma and our bullshit and our stuff that's shaped us into the generous, loving, extremely highly psychic and beautiful, gifted healers and artists and creators and speakers and leaders that you are in my community. I fucking love you. And one of the things that's been hard for us is because we're so sensitive and have maybe been highly traumatized, some of us still need to come, there's like this thing you come through as you release the trauma where you can't really hear a lot of the words and wisdom that might help you move past the trauma because you're in this loop. And I'm really good at getting us like just being like, hey, snap out of it. And then everybody goes, oh, and I don't do it like that. We have all kinds of really much more beautiful way of releasing the energy. But I do like to use humor and shock factor and fun, and I'm alive. And we do singing, we do toning, we do bongos, whatever the fuck it takes. Your soul guides come in through me and I channel and reflect you. Like, if you're funny, I'm gonna be more funny. And, you know, I'm gonna stay in my own vibration. But when it's your turn and you're on one-on-one with me or I'm reading you, like, sometimes shit comes out of my mouth in sessions and I really go, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Because it's your reflection coming to me. And that's a lot of times what everybody just needs, is to really feel that resonance with yourself and then be like, oh yeah. Oops, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna stop. I'm out of the loop for a minute and another minute and more minutes until you're not in the loop anymore. And you look back and you're like, holy shit, that was gnarly. And I'm out. And now I know why, what I learned from that loop, what lesson I learned. Like in my divorce, I learned to stand up and speak my truth and honor who I am and feel worthy, and to also honor my ex and his needs, and to not be pulled into his stories the way I was allowing myself to be. And we're good co-parents now, and polite and respectful, and that took a lot of experience of me not reacting and him not reacting, and learning to just be present with, you know, without all the stuff that everybody's carrying around that can turn into so much drama that's so unnecessary, honey, right? It's hard to be funnier than you. Okay, Casey, I had this feeling you were funny. And you know what? A lot of times when we eat our feelings, we are funny. Like, I think I learned, I think I naturally have a sense of humor. I watch my kids and they do have natural senses of humor. But I think a lot of times, especially as women and who have strong personality, we will crack jokes first to gain some, like, foothold on the situation. You know what I'm saying, Casey? Like, okay, I got so much personality and I don't want to get it by like following the rules of whatever. Let me crack some jokes and put myself and everyone at ease about everything first, and then let that energy shift that way. And sometimes it's a bypass or a sabotage. It is. It's fun though. Right? We have to balance and learn when it's hurting us and when it's great and magnetic and fuck yeah. So Donna says our sessions are fire and full of laughs. Yeah, we crack. I love you guys. All of my, it's a blessing to me that I got over myself and stay the course and show up every day, because I get to meet people like you, and the work that we do is so powerful. People that are in 5, 10, 15 years of situations, the loop that they're like trying. You're literally paying money and taking classes and investing and doing work, and yet it still hasn't broken through or cracked open, and it's like suddenly everything clicks in, and it's like, yay, finally. I love unlocking that for myself and you. It's amazing. Sarah says the sarcasm can flow like water up in here. Casey says, yeah, I need a camera crew following me for my real life can't be made up. Ooh, I love it, Casey. We love some of that action. I always feel like I want a camera crew to catch the magic. Oh, and look, we got the magic card. Of course, and it is magic. It is magic. Yes, laughter is part of the release. And so, listen, what time is it? I need to know what the time is. It's 4:57. Okay. If I had all the time in the world, stretching time right now, taking the 5 minutes and turning it into 25, I would sit here and I would read everybody's cards, and I would sing, and I would just hang out and connect and loll in the grass with the sunshine, shifting our DNA and awakening our ever luminous presence. And I have to clean my entire apartment before my parent family comes tomorrow, because I've completely neglected it. And that is one of the messages that I wanted to share on the Facebook Gate Day. If you're looking over your piles of clutter and your mess in your car like I am, because you have so many things happening at once, because you're allowing yourself to expand and stretch, and it's awkward as fuck and messy, because you are really reaching beyond where you are, and you know that it's for you, and you realize there's priorities, and that you can let some of this stuff go while you do spend more time looking in your children's eyes, and while you do sit down and hug them and be with them, and while I do be present with my audience and my clients, and while I do take care for myself and go get fitness and exercise so that I'm clear-minded and grounded and not carrying bullshit into what I do. All of that space that we're allowing in our life experience, all of that. I took so much space saying all that I completely unraveled and got really relaxed and thought, oh, what was I talking about again? So all of this, I'm going to stretch into one tone, all of the vibration, all the frequency. And I'll tell you today, my heart chakra's been opening a lot, and I can't wait to talk to you guys in the reboot and see if you've been feeling it too. Let us relax and know that you can let the pile of clutter and fix it in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, or hire somebody to clean it up for you, or, just focus on your priorities and let yourself allow the bulk of your days and moments to be what you lay your head at night and think, yeah, I'm grateful I did that. And that's allowing me to expand and be in my heart space and be connected to the people around me that matter. Or I focused on my business today instead of wasting time, and I know that that's going to reach so many more people, and I'm going to have such a greater impact what I do. Or I took time and beautified myself today and was able to give those people money and meet them and have connections in their lives and experience life, whatever it is that is coming through for you. Allow yourself to give yourself permission to enjoy it, right? And really be in it and own it like a boss, honey. It's great to connect with each of you. Are you ready for the tone? Is everybody ready? Because it's going to be loud. I have a lot of energy here today. Okay, you ready? Who's ready for the toning? Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. Christina's ready. Okay, ready? I feel the throat chakra wants to pop and burst too. Let's go. Ground in, strengthening energetic core and central nervous system, strengthening exportals, palms, hand, palms, feet. and guided by your higher self only as you accept, receive the energy and frequency. Feel the energy of this tone. Okay, ready? Woo! All right, there it was. I gotta go rest now, honey. That always gets me. So let's pull one last card, and then I'm gonna go and take that energy with you. I know for some of you it will make you feel sleepy, and it will loosen up things you didn't know were tight. It will illuminate things you didn't see before. Perhaps a message will come to you, or you'll just feel more clear. Perhaps one of your energy centers will feel more inclined to open and connect to your awareness. I keep getting this card, so it's obviously the message. All right, I love you guys. Have a beautiful, wonderful, magical Friday. And let's funk it out Friday. Here, let me put this music back on. Get it, funk it.